Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout, and adult and sexual themes.
I know what you're thinking. I am the thinking man's David Dimbleby. And because you haven't exercised your democratic rights enough today, we're going to be prepping you for the one vote that really matters. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first eviction of the series! Okay. But I know you're asking, how did we find ourselves in this bit of a pickle? So let me explain. You made Tom your people's housemate, then he divided the house into citizens and exiles, and the exiles had to bow to their citizen superiors, and they also had to make him a little cup of tea. Just a little cup of tea. Then, as we saw tonight, Tom was given the chance to swap out some of the citizens and turn them into exiles. So, we've got to make this official. The housemates up for eviction tomorrow night are Arthur, Chanel, Imran, Lowton, Mandy, Raf, Rebecca, and Sukhvinder. Oh, yeah. Listen, make sure you stay tuned because I've got a bit of exclusive news later about an eviction tryst tomorrow night. And from the not-so-United Kingdom of Big Brother to the far-flung reaches of somewhere in Greece, I mean, pre-Brexit negotiations and all that. Tonight, we welcome a brand-new psychologist to these shores. Dr. Dimitrios Sivrikos is here, and he's not just our new Dr. Dimitrios. He's not just a new member of the team. He's actually one of our brand-new experts. So he is joining the team properly. And not just that, exiled from the Big Brother village for being too outspoken and failing to bow when I walk into the room, and believe me, she don't, is a brand new member of our team. She's here to pass her bot citizenship test tonight. It's our very own mannequin, Annie Quinn. Annie Quinn. Annie, I mean, you're looking absolutely beautiful. How does it feel to be here tonight? Strong words from Annie. More from her later. Right, let's hope our guests are a little bit more vocal than Annie. Are you OK? No, she's fine. Join us on this historic night. Is there a doctor in the house? No, there's one on the panel. It's Dr. Ange! Next up, he's a Brit Award-winning #1 selling boy band icon, but surely his biggest achievement is the time he carved a swan out of an apple in the Big Brother house. It's Absalom! And finally, if there wasn't enough love on the panel already, it's Towie's answer to Imran and Sukhvinder. It's golden couple Tommy Mullen and Georgia Castello. Welcome, you lot. Right, let's start with Tom's final ruling. He was, of course, acting on behalf of you, the great British public, when choosing the exiles that are going to be facing eviction tomorrow. Georgia fan in the audience, girl. I might as well come to you now, babe. George, lovely to have you back. Do you think Tom's made the right decision on behalf of the public?
I think he has. I think he's made a really good decision. I agree on all of them, which is really rare for me.
I was going to say, every time you're on here, you normally pipe up about something.
I know.
You're quite happy with who's exiled them?
Yeah, I think he's listened to the public, and I think he's being a really good job's worth in a nice way.
In a nice way?
Yeah, he's really listening and doing his job well.
Tommy, what about you? Welcome to the panel, by the way. Tommy.
Thank you very much. I think he should have brought Arthur in.
You think?
Arthur, yeah, definitely, because I don't want him to be a victim.
You like Arthur?
I love him.
You like it a bit?
Yeah, he's on it.
He's annoying.
You think he's annoying?
Yeah.
He's waking up in the morning. He's waking up in the morning.
Well, you're obviously a bit undecided about Arthur. Let's have a little closer look at the swaps. Mandy's out. Charlotte's now in. So Abs is back, everyone.
Yeah. Back in the building.
Abs is loving it. Welcome back, girl. Mandy predicted that this was going to happen, that she was going to get swapped out for a daughter. Are you happy with that choice?
Cougar!
Hey!
Them boys ain't got a chance, man. Big Brother needs to put her in a room with all the dream boys, let her get it out of her system, man. Because there's a bit of desperation coming on there. But I think it's a good choice. I like what Tom's doing. I think he's
You're quite happy with what he's done.
Yeah, I think it's
he thinks there's more to Charlotte than meets the eye. Ranch is here, everyone. Sorry, I love you. we've not seen much from Charlotte so far in obviously the highlight show that we see. We've not seen a lot from her. Do you think there is more to come from Charlotte?
Well, I think she has been overshadowed by Milfy Mandy for a bit, hasn't she?
Hashtag Milfy Mandy.
Hashtag Milfy Mandy. But I know he's given her a chance to try and come into her own and stuff, but I don't think there's anything there. I think the lights are on, but no one's home.
Really? Yeah. Well, along with Charlotte, though, Hannah was also awarded citizenship. She was reunited with her sister, Deborah. Georgia, do you think that's the right choice? Tom went down that route of splitting up the pairs, didn't he? But he's now reunited them two. What did you make of that?
I love Hannah.
You do?
I really, really like her. No, I didn't go off her. Something she said...
Domestic!
Listen, I like her. My first impression, I liked her. And then on tonight's show, I did think, oh, no, but I do really like her, so I'm glad they're reunited.
Well, Lise, it's funny you're saying that, a bit up and down, because we did see Hannah make probably the most of her newfound status by insisting that Chanel should bow before her. Power might have gone a little bit to her head. Tommy, what are you making of that?
Yeah, that was a bit strong, because I'm sure weren't she moaning about
She was having a kick-off about
having to do it, and it's... I would have had to kick my shoe off, to be fair.
Well, it's funny you're talking about kicking shoes off, because what followed was truly shocking, may I just say. Ranj, I'm going to have to come to you. A slipper to the chest. I mean, Hannah was visibly shook. Let's remind ourselves of hashtag Slippergate. So this is the moment. So Chanel, she has a little practice run. There we go. Oh, I'll have another little practice run. There we go. And then 3, 2, 1, she kicks it off and then bam, right in the tip. Right in the tip. Can we have an action replay of that, please? I mean, the way that goes, bam, right into the breast. Right into the breast now,
It looks a bit harsh on slow-mo, you know.
But, I mean, that is a good slow-mo, Tom, you're right.
It's a good slow-mo, man.
Ranj, you're our resident medic. I mean, just what are the long-term health effects of a slipper to the tip and such falls?
I mean, if you've never had a slipper to the tits, you haven't lived.
Do you know what I mean? She knows, definitely.
We've all been there. We've all got the Birkenstock bruise.
Yes. Other slip-ons are available.
But if you want to send me some, I won't say no. No, I think she'll be all right. She'll probably have a
damage to the
It's bruised feelings, isn't it? It's more hurt feelings.
It's
than
more
anything
bruised
else.
feelings.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about Imran, because, of course, it was Imran. He lost his place as a citizen to Hannah. Now, let's talk about this, because Tom's reasoning was that Imran could finally sleep with his wife in the same bed and get them back together. So, Abs, why do you think that he didn't make Sukhvinder a citizen and leave Imran as a citizen rather than putting them both that way? Why did he go the opposite?
Good question. I think
it is a good question. Thanks
very
so much.
well done. and the beard's looking tremendous, by the way.
Thanks, Ab.
Seriously,
Thanks,
man. I think it would have been a waste of space, and Imran's happy with her if he was in the toilet.
Yeah.
Bless him. I'm just waiting for Imran to switch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen some switches from the wife, let me tell you. Tom, how would you have coped? Say, for instance, we put you and George in, which I think we should do. Say, for instance, we put you two in. How would you feel if, say, for instance, you were a citizen and George was an exile?
Brilliant question.
Personally,
Here we go. I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Yeah, you're tearing me up. Personally, I would miss her, but if I was in his position and getting away from her and she was that aggy, I wouldn't have wanted to go back to her. Do you know what I mean? I would have loved
aggy,
her. I'm not saying you ain't. Don't start a domestic, man. You're turning into Zahinda.
Well, you've just mentioned that. We need to talk about Sukhvinder. She fell out with Kaylee over brushing your hair in the kitchen gate. Now, I'm going to have my piece. I don't normally pipe up. Yes, I don't think really you should be brushing your hair in the kitchen and all of that. But there's a way to go about talking about someone. She did have a bit of a row as well with Rebecca about makeup. George, I mean, you feel my pain. Do you leave the house without makeup?
No, do you know what?
Come on,
it's personal preference, right? But I wouldn't work, especially my job. I wouldn't go to work without makeup, and it's personal. It's how I feel. I like my makeup, so I'm going to wear it.
Well, you look lovely. I think you look lovely. Ranj, it is one of those things, and I think I've got to say, the way that Rebecca was arguing a point, she was actually saying, you know, I'm not saying this has got to be for everyone, but I wouldn't hire someone if they weren't wearing makeup because of the job that she does. Who do you think had the stronger argument there?
You know, Rebecca was making a good point. She was trying to be balanced about it, but I think Suki just was seeing red and just wanted to bite something. But saying that, it's all about individual choice. Yeah, it's great, but I don't think Suki realises what job Rebecca does.
So, can I just say, I'm loving the Suki.
Yeah. Well, we're not bringing it.
You know,
We go way back. We go way back. We're fellow Punjabis, Ryland.
Here we go. What are we, Team Rebecca or Team Suki? No.
I'm Team Suki. Suki. In this situation, I'm Team Suki. She said her opinion. I think Rebecca got offended a bit. But I do understand in other situations, Sukinda does get a bit aggressive and aggy.
There is a way to say things. Like, she could have done it in a, like, more of a... Like, it was just too much.
You don't like the delivery? Barb's just having a quiet pipe up in the corner. I do like it.
I mean, she rattled on, didn't she? She didn't let it go. She just went on and on and on. So that was only my...
Barbara back. She's moaning about me beard. She'd get on proper well with me, Mum. Let's move on to Arthur. A bit of a busy show for him with the Brussels sprouts and the thingy up. Tom, the house seems to be a bit falling for his charms. I know you're a bit of a fan of Arthur.
Yeah.
Do you think he could do well? Because at first people were a little bit standoffish with him.
Do you know what? I think Arthur's just one of them guys. I think he comes from, as they said earlier, I think he comes from a nice family and...
Yeah, he comes from a very privileged
Is he from
background.
the country or something?
Yeah, we're all from the country.
No, but like in the countryside.
He's got an estate.
Yeah.
Got an estate.
I think it's just like... He's like a uni boy. He's been let loose in there and he don't care.
Yeah.
I like that about him, do you know what I mean?
You quite like him?
Yeah, why
Jules,
not?
what are you
Listen.
making of him?
I couldn't live with him. He'd do my nut in.
Really?
Yeah, but you say that about me. Like,
Yeah, but you're my boyfriend. I don't want to see his willy in the morning.
Do we think Arthur's been taking a couple of tips and maybe wearing eyeliner as a bit of a tribute to Joe? Have you seen he started to wear an odd little bit of eyeliner after the Joe debacle? I think he could be. I think he might be trying to just slide in there with Joe.
You know what I like about Arthur, Rylan? I like that. It's like, I'm guessing he's got horses or he's had horses in his
Oh, we've
life.
all had horses, yeah.
and like, it's like, to me, mate, what I love about him is he's like, he fell into a pot of ketamine when he was a baby, and he's just constantly like high. He's like seeing stuff, and like, it's just on this one where...
We obviously would like to suggest to all of
And I
our
love
viewers,
that
don't
about
throw
him.
children into drugs. we don't agree with that. But I have got something that will cheer you up now for good. I've got a box exclusive. That's what I do, drop off. I can reveal just what was actually in the box that Raf refused to open in the task. And I've got to say, this was nothing like Deal or No Deal or that brand new show called Babushka. Topical, babes, topical. Don't mention the chase. OK. Who's got the box? Someone got the box behind there? So, Abs, pop the box on the desk. Don't open it up just yet. So, let's remind ourselves about what happened. So, to prove his competitiveness, or the lack thereof, Raf was given the opportunity to walk away with a chunk of the actual prize fund. And selflessly, he actually refused. So, it's time to find out exactly how much money was in that box and what he could have pocketed. So, can I get attention, bed, please? OK. This is what it comes down to.
no pressure.
We are now about to take a peek inside Svetlana. No, that's another show. Sorry, I've done it again. Abs, in your own time, please.
Give us a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. 50p. Come on. Dipping into that prize fund this early on. Come on, mate. I mean, come on, but in all fairness, let's be fair, that's £5. I mean, we're going to be talking more about the Exiles later on in the show, but for now, give this panel a strong clap. Right, still to come, we've got the latest news from the house, and Rebecca's makeup meltdown continues. Plus, our newest and Greekest psych, Dr. Demetrios, is going to be revealing the housemates' agendas. Don't go anywhere, I'll see you straight after this. Side. This is Dolly and Dolly. Now, listen, I'm getting word of some exclusive pictures, guys. Exclusive pictures coming to us directly from the bots cam. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. And just to let you know, Annie Quinn, the mannequin, moved it to the kitchen earlier today. So let's have a look live now. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, it's a pussy. Hang on. So there's a baking tray behind the tap, everyone. There's some inside-out rubber gloves, a couple of jars of preserve, I would guess, and not much else at the moment. But we will be bringing you all of this hard-hitting news as and when we get it, all right? So that's what we do. That's what you tune in for on this show. Right, it is that time now. It is time for tomorrow's headlines in today's Bots Village News. news today. Arthur needs a release. Rebecca's diary room meltdown. Mandy says size does matter. And Chanel talks dirty. At 11:22, Arthur's appendage was the hot topic of conversation again.
No, actually, I really need to have
a pill.
No. no. Yeah.
I think you need to have, and you think you need to go and get one out.
Yeah.
Maybe go in the pool. Oh no. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna just like fucking soap up the shower.
He said he really needs. He wants to be in the bathroom by himself because he needs to go for a wank.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He needs to go for a wank. So he wants to be in the bathroom by himself.
He's not by himself, though. Everyone's sat behind having to watch it.
I know.
Imagine Arthur doing that kind of...
And he said he doesn't want to rush
don't.
it. Like, he needs time to do it properly. Like, he likes to get into it.
Do you have to do it?
Have to do what?
Have you done it yet?
To wank.
I don't wank. I have the odd one now and again. I have one, but I don't
You've had
like
one
it.
in here?
No, I had one in hiding.
Yeah, bringing you all the hard-hitting news. We'll keep them chats coming. Later at 12:41... Now, someone got it. Well done to yourself, Barb, you dirty mouth. Later at 12:41, Rebecca was missing that makeup bag.
Rebecca, are you okay?
It's just hard. It keeps like it's a complete roller coaster. It's like I hate this whole over eviction business because I don't want to go. And as much as like it's a really funny joke that you've taken my makeup, I know that it's funny, but it's shit, and I feel like absolute crap.
What's the longest you've gone without makeup for?
Oh, God. A day. If that.
I feel you, girl. But listen, it's not all bad, babes, because at least your mascara ain't going to run with a cry. You see what? So, you know, like every cloud, babe. Then at 12:51, Mandy revealed what she looks for in a potential partner.
I think you and would sue it. I do, actually. I know, that's it, isn't it? But I think you would sue it, but...
And I'd only be interested if you got a lengthy gaping penis anyway. Is he wound down?
I don't know. He held it all in one... He held it like that, didn't he?
Was it dangling over there?
No, it wasn't. No. Maybe like tucked it in between his...
He could have done.
Because that's what they do sometimes. They make a mangina.
He could have coiled it up within the hand.
Yeah, with it, like rolled it up.
Like a, you know, one of those.
Hose pipe.
And who could she be talking about, eh? Dr. Ranj? Yeah, we know all about you. And finally, at 2:47 this afternoon, Chanel bettered herself with a quick Spanish lesson.
I can speak in Italian a bit, or I can speak in Spanish.
Can you do Spanish?
Oye, ¿cómo estás, hombre?
Do you know a lot of Spanish?
Sí.
How do I say, smell my pussy?
Duele
Dwelly.
mi
Chocho. Dwelly mi chocho.
Yeah.
Dwelly mi chocho. Dwelly mi chocho.
Yeah.
Duele mi chocho.
Duele mi chocho.
Dwelly mi chocho.
Duele mi chocho.
Duele mi chocho, con.
Dwelly mi chocho.
Does it really mean that? Fucking hell.
Well, that's the way I'll say it.
Guys! Dwelly mi chocho.
What?
Dwelly mi chocho.
Dwelly?
Dwelly mi chocho.
I don't know what you're saying.
Dwelly mi chocho. Dwelly mi chocho.
What?
Dwelly mi chocho.
Babe, I don't speak that language. Fuck's sake, I don't know everything.
Dwelly mi chocho.
Babe, you can say it
Dwelly
another
mi
10
chocho.
times, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Dwelly mi chocho. It's smell me pussy in Spanish.
Who's that?
How very disgusting. There's nothing in there, I'm just acting. That was today's Box Village News! What a joke. But that's not all, because we have got another exclusive for you now, and it's Rebecca's turn to reveal all to Arthur in the bathroom.
I don't want yet another marriage. Well, I did eventually, but I really want somebody special, and I'm not going to enter another relationship unless they are. Because I tend to enter relationships and get married.
He's obviously, yeah, your favourite person.
Kieran?
Yeah.
In terms of a bloke, right now?
Yeah.
No.
Do you not want to have his babies?
No. No. Love him to death, but no. Trust me.
But you should definitely shag him more. Yeah, I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Oh no, we have a deal. Kieran is 40. And I'm 48. If we're both still single, we've said that he can be number 3.
You'll be 48.
Yeah. We've got 16 more years. And then I'll marry Kieran. If I've not found Mr. Right. But I will find Mr. Right.
Yeah, fuck.
Range! What are you making of that?
I mean, there's blatantly something already going on between those two, isn't there? Come on.
Well, we know something has happened between
Yeah.
them two, but do you think there might be something that they're not letting on? Or...
I think so. I think there's more than an employer-employee relationship. Someone's definitely getting their P45 from somewhere. Aren't
Oh! Abs, do you think there's more between the boss and employee than they're letting on?
Yeah, definitely. I don't get that whole thing. I was trying to understand, like, honey trap. I was trying to understand it. So it's like, I figured that my understanding of it is like when you know an answer to a question and then you're asking somebody that you know knows the answer to that question, but you're asking them just to test them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And that's Honey Trapping with Abs. Coming soon to Channel 5, guys. Coming soon. Watch it out for it. Listen, guys, we're going to be coming back to you in a second, but this week, the campaign trail has begun. It's been rife with controversy, from fanny tingles and Brazilian butt lifts to naturally occurring guy liner. The People's Housemate, acting on behalf of our great nation, has spoken. And tomorrow evening, Arthur, Chanel, Imran, Lowton, Mandy, Raf, Rebecca or Sukhvinder will be faced with the shame of permanent exile, ladies and gentlemen. With such contrasting figures on the Big Brother ballot, it's going to be quite a closely fought contest. Every single vote counts. You all have a voice, apart from Annie over there. And it is your democratic right to make that voice heard. Vote for the housemate you want to save and make the United Kingdom of Big Brother a better place for everyone. Who stays? Yes! You decide. Here's the numbers. You decide. This week, Arthur, Chanel, Imran, Lowton, Mandy, Raf, Rebecca and Sukhvinder all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Arthur, add 01. For Chanel, add 02. For Imran, add 07. For Lowton, add 11. For Mandy, add 12. For Raf, add 13. For Rebecca, add 14. For Sukhvinder, add 15. Calls to the long number will cost 50 pence plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50 pence. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. If you're watching on catch-up after that are outside the UK, please don't vote. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to Big Brother's Beer on the Side. Now listen, as you know, we've got some fresh faces joining our family of experts this series, and with the cracks already starting to show, we're in need of a little, I don't know, a little psychological TLC, I think. A little massage. So it's time for... Please give a warm welcome to the Greek god of psychology. It's Dr. Dimitrios Sifrikos! Dimitrios, welcome! And I did say it right.
You did.
Even with these veneers. Or should I actually say, Carlos Sori says...
I'm impressed. That's
Thank
really
you, yes.
good.
Yes, I am. I'm a man of all nations. No, listen, it's your first time on the show. Welcome to the family. It's a pleasure to have you. For those people that don't know who you are or what you do, tell us a little bit about what it is you do.
So I'm a psychologist, so I spend my day into analysing, trying to work out how people form relationships, how they make decisions, and at times how they engage into conflict and war.
OK, well, on launch night, the people chose Tom as the people's housemate. What have you made of his reign, shall we say?
To be honest with you, I'm not really happy. I think he's suffering from some sort of selfie syndrome.
What's that?
So they're self-obsessed. It's just all about me, me, and me. I think he's meant to be representing the public, but in reality, he's serving his own agenda.
He said on Bots last night, because we spoke to him in the house, he said that his alliance still remains with us. But do you think he's telling us the truth, or do you think he's doing what he wants to do?
I think if we look at that video, if we actually look at how he was behaving, from his own body language, he's overly confident. He's just,
like the arms up, casual.
Absolutely, in control. He was happy for you to have some time with him instead of, the other way around. I think he's not there to serve us. He's pushing his own agenda.
OK, all right. Well, look, we've spoken about Tom. You've got a bit of a theory on the rest of our housemates. What is this theory?
So, imagine that you're walking into a party.
All right, I'm at the party. Yeah.
So, you don't know many people, and I think Big Brother is one big festival of a number of people that they're trying to get something out of it. So, you have three ways of actually making an impression. So, you have people who perhaps may go down for the sexy route. So, there are people who perhaps use their sexuality to make people like them.
OK.
You have the easy lot. So
easy as in goes over, or...?
Ryland.
Well, no, I don't know. We've gone from sexy to easy. I'm getting confused.
It's easy to confuse. It's easy to confuse. But easy in terms of people that don't have an agenda. It's whatever you see is what you get. You can read them easily. You can actually engage with them very, very quickly.
OK.
And the last one, which is perhaps the most mysterious one, are the busy. They look busy. They are people who sort of, sit on the sideline. Perhaps they're on the corner with a drink looking at you, judging you. You don't really know what their agenda is. So it takes some time for them to warm up and join the fun.
So we've got sexy, easy and busy. Let's start with sexy. Who do you think's oozing that sex appeal then?
I think the queen of sexiness is Chanel. And
also... Well, I mean, come on. Go on.
I think from that too. I think from day one, she was entered the house dressed to impress. She flopped her assets and she spoke about her lady bits on the go. So I think it's quite interesting to see what else she can do. She's already revealed quite a lot.
There's a clip that you've picked out about this. Let's take a quick look at it.
I had an operation only 2 months ago.
Oh, did you actually?
What did you get done? My bum. What everyone's getting done, that Brazilian bum lift. Did you? Why not?
You've had a bum lift? What does that entail?
They take fat, like, he took a little bit out of me double chin. he took some from me back, me tummy, and then put a little bit in me bum.
Right, so we can see, we've learnt a lot about the procedure for a start, but what have we learnt about this conversation in general?
I think what we see is just she's sexy, she's using her sexiness to impress the men, and at the same time educating the women, so they can be inspired to either follow the same procedure or actually observe someone who was a bully victim to becoming a confident woman that can teach you all how to become and do it better.
So there's two ways that people can look at the likes of Chanel, for argument's sake, you think? The men will like that side to her, and maybe women and others might like the other side to her?
Absolutely.
OK, let's talk about the easy house. I didn't think I was going to say this so early on, but who's easy?
So I think Ellie, if we look at Ellie, she is a great example of being easy. Bubbly, lovely, approachable, and I think if we look at the clip, we can actually really see a real individual.
Well, let's have a look.
Big Brother wanted to see how you are feeling today.
Feel all right. As long as I ain't got alcohol in me, I'm all right. I'm going to be honest, when I've had a few drinks, I don't really know the events. All I know is I just probably making a fool of myself. But it's not the first time, and it's probably not going to be the last time.
It probably won't be the last time. I mean, I got from that she has a drink and she's sick in a toilet. But what are you getting from it?
I think, she is the only one so far who had a drink. The others engage with the odd tipple, but in reality, she's the one who's not afraid to show who she really is. So she's not on guard. So she's the only one, we're on day 3 and nobody actually had an incident of, overdoing it with alcohol. So she's showing us the real self, the real Ellie. So he's an easy person to get on with not real agenda.
So were the easy housemates be the easiest for the viewer to connect to, in your opinion?
I think to start with, yes, we all engaged with people that are easy to read. However, at times they can be quite boring. They can be quite easily sort of, to be predictable, and prediction is not a good thing. And at the end of the day, people don't really vote for the good guy. They're voting for someone who's slightly more mysterious.
OK, all right, so that's the easy lot. Let's talk about busy housemates. What traits does a busy housemate have?
I think these are the people, like I said earlier, that they sort of, they sit on the sidelines, they sort of, they review the floor before they make a move, and they're quite mysterious. They don't let their guard down that easily.
OK, you've got one busy housemate in particular you want to speak about, s08e04b. I mean, she's divided opinion. We're only 4 days in today, but what we've seen from day 3. Do you think she falls into the busy category?
I think she does. I think, in looking at her, it was a spectacle. Emotional sort of, breakdowns, crying and laughing at the same time, looking for conflict in any opportunity. I think she's really struggling to find who she is. She's really struggling to fit into a persona that will win her some attention and at the same time get along with the housemates.
You've picked a clip of s08e04b we've seen actually in tonight's show, but let's have a little reminder of it.
It's all good. I just gotta stay me. Just stay me. That's me. I didn't get this far in my life by fucking putting up with fucking dumb shit.
So she's, to me, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but to me that seems like the first signs of the cracks appearing to show. What would you say?
Absolutely. I think, to be honest with you, when I look at it, I think, mirror, mirror on the wall, who shall I be to beat them all?
Oh, he comes with catchphrases, this one. Look at that. We've got the runs worth out of you. Do you think the others need to be keeping their eye on the busy bees, as we'll call them?
I think they should, because these are the ones that are going to give us more entertainment. They're going to give us more sides of who they are. And they're interesting to understand and explore, so definitely keep an eye on those ones.
How do you think the sexy, easy and busy types are going to have an effect on the public who are voting, mainly?
I think people will not appreciate the easy lot. I think they can be quite boring. People will go, OK, there's nothing for them to show us. That's to say that I think the busy lot were up for the running. They are the ones who we would like to keep in, to stir situations and create a bit more drama.
So in your professional opinion, you know who's up tomorrow. Who do you think might be in danger?
I think Raf.
Raf?
I think he came in with a strong game. That I think he sort of failed to deliver that. Tom was quite explicit in terms of, telling him that he's not actually a decent and honest player. And I think he hasn't had enough time to reveal who he really is. So I think, I don't know, I don't think we're excited about him.
Well, we'll only have to find out tomorrow. We've not got long to wait. Listen, in my professional opinion, I think you've been all three. You've been sexy, you've been easy, and you've been busy. Don't you agree? It really, really has. I'm going to try and do this as easy as I can. Obviously, I have veneers.
Καληνύχτα. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ που με είχατε σήμερα μαζί σας.
And to you and your family. Give it up to Demetrios, everyone! I tried. Now, listen, don't go anywhere, because coming up after the break, things are getting political in the House. We're all topical on here. And our panel and audience are going to be weighing up the candidates ahead of the first big vote of the summer. I'll see you straight after this.
Well done, Demetrios.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Just like Arthur, we're packing quite a lot more than our outward appearance might suggest. And while we're on the subject of unexpected revelations, it's time for another exclusive from today's task, when the housemates were enjoying a bit of a heated debate, especially our Arthur. Annie, roll VT. Oh, Annie. Oh, Annie.
Silence. You're about to stand up, Imran. You're about to stand up because I think the real question, really, actually, is why do you think the world's flat?
Oh, Arthur, sit down.
I just want to say...
Are you fucking joking? You can't stop, because actually this is whole debate. Stand up and tell us why, mate, because it's like, you're joking, mate, the world's round. Mate, the world's round. You're saying the world's flat. Tell us. Far out, man. If you've got that, like, knowledge, if you really want to go back and rewrite what everyone has been, like, chatting about for the last, like, fucking ever, OK? Even the bloody ancient Greeks knew that the world was round. It's like 101. No. Tell us. No, because it's fucking bonkers, love.
Sit the fuck down, will you?
I'd like to hear what you think. Why do you think it's flat? Tell us. Tell us.
I think it's been paid to do
I don't
this.
fucking hang around with fucking morons.
Well, don't walk too far that way, because you'll fall off the edge.
Welcome to the game. Raj.
I mean,
Flat around, I mean...
Where did that come from? The only thing flat in that house is Imran's personality.
From Raj. Abs. What are you making of the debate?
Imran nearly switched. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in him. I don't know. That's just bonkers, man. It's turning bonkers in
I don't really know what to say, Tommy.
Do you know what? Just clever people, that's how they are, innit? If someone says something a bit stupid, they can't get out of their head. How comes he thinks that? I'm one of them people that would say that sort of comment.
Do you have that problem?
But I do know that the earth is round, Christopher Columbus and all that, whatever it is. I heard it in a song once. I heard it.
George, I mean, a little silly question is turned into that. Do you think it's a bit of a boiling pot in there now?
I do think Arthur is, like, good in a row, but I didn't see that side of him. He was going for it.
Yeah.
I do think it was a bit harsh. I know the world's round and not flat, and I might get on the ump.
I just told you that.
You might, shut up. You might get the ump. Don't interrupt. You might get the ump, but, like, that was a bit too harsh. I actually felt sorry for Imran, I did.
Oh, well,
much.
you're going to have to tune into the main show tomorrow night, because that weren't the only thing
He
that
needs
went
to
down.
go knock one out quick,
Yeah,
man.
he needs to. He needs to knock one out, Tommy said. He needs to have a Tommy! Hey! All right, now listen, no one wants to be the first evictee of the series, but this is the harsh reality that faces our exiles, and I've got some big exclusive news, because tomorrow night it's a vote to save, and as you know that, but using the knowledge that he's learned from you, the public, the people's housemate Tom is going to get to choose which of the two housemates with the fewest amount of votes will leave the Big Brother house. So, Abs, Tom will be making the final decision on the two housemates with the fewest amount of votes. How do you think that's going to mainly affect him in the aftermath of tomorrow's
Why does it matter what shape the world is?
Oh, he's still on the
Like, what if it was a big pear shape?
Abs, shut up. Ranj, Tom's obviously had the power. He's going to get the ultimate power tomorrow. How do you think he's going to get on?
I don't like Tom.
Don't like him?
Don't like him.
Not a fan of him?
And I think everyone's going to realise why we don't like Tom very, very soon. I don't like him.
Let's
don't
watch
like him.
and find out tomorrow to see what that is. Well, listen, we're going to discuss who might be going now. We've got 45 seconds on the clock to talk about each housemate up for eviction. When the time's up, we'll hear a nice little villagey noise like this. Lovely. So let's begin. First up, Arthur. Tommy, let's start with you.
I don't want him to go now.
Don't want him to go?
I want him to go because what he said about the earth.
Oh, now you want him to go?
He started on a woman. He should have done that. It was a liberty.
George, Arthur.
I don't like him, but he's good TV.
You like it, Abs?
I like him. Keep him.
You like him?
About her forward off, actually.
I don't want to see any more sausage, so... No.
Get it out. Arthur.
Do you know what? I think it's great. To be honest, you know, in this house, when you watch it, you want someone that's going to cause a bit of conflict. I like it.
I think Arthur is confused. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's like whatever.
He's a bit like you, darling, isn't he?
I think Arthur is just causing all the arguments.
You think he's just causing an argument? Yeah. Oh, bells are rung. Right, let's talk about Chanel. Start the clock. Chanel, Ranj.
I really like her. She's quite sweet.
You like her?
Right. Wow! That's what she does, isn't it?
Abs, Chanel.
Bit too much Botox in the head.
Bit too much Botox,
Yeah.
I
Tommy.
want people to see her through she is and start liking her because I think people are judging her a bit.
Think people are judging too early?
Yeah.
George?
Before she come in the house, I weren't sure on her, but now I really do like her.
Do the noise.
I think she's quite, like, insecure inside.
You think she's a bit insecure?
Yeah, I do think
Chanel?
We're getting to see her personality more because she's covering herself up more, so we're getting to see what she's really, really like.
Anyone not like her?
Who don't?
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't know.
I think she's
Oh, he's fine. Good cue. Right, let's move on to Imran. Start the clock. George, Imran.
Imran.
Do you know what? I think he is going to show his good personality. If his like wife just pipes down a little bit, he might do him better.
Tommy?
I feel sorry for him, man. He needs to get his trousers back off her, eh?
Imran.
I like Imran.
You like him?
Yeah, he's cool. I
You
think
like
he's a
him,
good
Raj?
boy.
Does he seriously believe the Earth is flat?
Don't go back to
I want him to go out tomorrow and leave her on her own with all the rest of them so that she won't have him to bounce off.
Oh, well, drop piping up, girl.
Give him a chance, give him a chance.
Give him a
Yeah, give him a chance.
Right, moving on to Lowton. Start the clock.
do you want to come see?
Lowton.
He knows he's pretty, and he's resting on pretty, and I don't like that.
You think he's resting on it?
He's
Abs,
resting
what
on
about
pretty.
Lowton?
Meh.
Nothing to say. Tom?
Just a dream boy, innit?
Just a dream boy, George.
Yeah, I think he's got a pretty face, but I see it.
Think he's got a pretty face, Lowton. Come on, darling.
I don't think he's a dream boy. He's more like a nightmare.
Oh! Sassy!
Do you know what? Take away the looks, there's nothing to him. Absolutely nothing.
You're piping up the back. Go on, darling.
It's disgusting.
You're not a fan?
Can't stand him. He's too big-headed. I can't handle
Not a
it.
fan?
Got no personality.
Not got no personality?
And she's very lovely.
Oh, the dogs are woofing. I'm sorry, but. Right, let's move on to Mandy. Start the clock, Range.
Oh, we've got to love a MILF, haven't you?
Milfy Mandy. Abs.
Milfy.
Okay, Tommy.
Shit.
Joe.
I think she's going to be like a naughty, like little minx. I think it's going to happen.
You'd like her to stay?
Yeah,
You'd
I'd
like her to stay. What about Mandy? Hello, babe.
Hello, darling. All right. I think, though, if her daughter goes, you're going to see a different side to her. It's her daughter that's holding her back.
You think the daughter's holding her back?
Yeah, definitely the daughter holding her back.
You think it's the daughter holding the mum back?
The daughter needs to stay and she needs to go.
Do you think it's the mum holding the daughter back?
Yeah, she can overshadow the daughter by her.
Do you think she needs to stay? You think she should go? No, you don't. You what?
They remind me of the Travers.
Jackie and Charlie Travers. Oh. All right. Let's look at Raf's chances now. Start the clock, George. Raf.
I mean, he's all right, isn't he? I wouldn't notice if he left.
I like his voice and he's a fan, isn't he? Yeah, he's a fan.
We do like a
Loves
fan.
it.
Do like a fan. Abs. Ranch.
I don't mean to be funny, but no one likes a game player, and I don't. Didn't he vote for Trump?
He did say that in his meeting. Not a fan because of that Raf. Go on, mate. He stood up.
Raf will vote for Trump, and you know what? Trump, we don't vote for Trump.
We're not doing politics on this show. We don't do politics on this show.
Raf, we don't do politics, and Raf is, his character hasn't come out, and it's fake, and it's all about Trump. We don't do Trump. We don't do Trump. It's boring. No, he's a nice guy, but we don't do Trump.
Don't go to the chickens! Right, let's go to Star of Makeup Gate, Rebecca. Start the clock. Georgia, Rebecca.
I quite like Rebecca.
You do?
And I think she's got something about her, yeah.
You think she's got something to give?
Yeah, I do.
Tommy?
She seems well, and I want to see her clash with that Suki a bit more. I think it's going to go off between. It's like, yeah.
You think it's going to go off between them two?
A bit opinionated, but is not voicing it as much. I think she'll come into that.
You think she'll bring it out, Ranch?
I agree. She's got fire in her.
She's got fire in her.
I think there's still
And she
something
holds
to
it
give.
well as well.
Yeah.
Rebecca?
Her makeup. She's
Give her
lost
back
without
her
her
makeup.
makeup. Yes.
Oh, you think she's better without the
Beautiful,
makeup?
that makeup.
Do you think she should stay or go?
She's annoying.
You don't like her? You think stay?
She's great, yeah. There's more to her.
You think there's more to her?
definitely more to her. I think so.
There's more to life than makeup.
Words of wisdom from Barbara there. And finally, Sukhvinder, a.k.a. Suk. Start the clock. George. Don't like her.
I think she's waiting every opportunity to have a row. I could not live with her. She's driving me crazy.
Tom.
She's giving me the ump, mate. She's giving me the ump. I don't want to see her have a glass of wine. Definitely not. If she had a glass of wine.
She's not coping. Bless her. I feel for her. She's not coping, but still, it's no excuse.
She's already starting to crack, but I think people are going to keep her in because she's entertaining.
You think they are? Do we want to keep her in or keep her out? Oh, I'm so sorry. Very, very quickly, down the panel. Who out tomorrow night? George?
Oh, I don't know. This is so much pressure.
Anyone? Good job, everyone. All right, he's here. That's all we've got time for. Most of thank you to all of my guests and our fantastic audience. And of course, Annie Quinn, the mannequin. There she is. Annie Quinn. Come on, Annie. In you comes on. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye, darling. I'll be back here tomorrow just after 10:30 with your first evictee. Plus Stacey Francis, John Reid Wilson from Celeb Show Dating, and the legend that is Claire Sweeney. Until then, see you for eviction tomorrow.